a 5 o'clock live, but with the time constraint that I got going on, y'all know, like I tell y'all all the time, it's not about making the time. It's about using the time that you have available. So literally, this is the time I have available right now. So I'm going forth with the word that God put on my heart. And it's crazy because he actually gave me another word to speak. But then as I was just praying and meditating about some things that I've been praying to him about, he gave me a whole nother word. So that's God for you. And God said, I want you to go deliver this word to the hearts of my victorious ones. Because God said, as much as that word that I sowed in your soul today, that I planted in your soul today, God said, to water it, I want you to speak it. God said that. He said, in order to water this word that I gave you, that I put in your spirit, I want you to speak it to the hearts of the victorious ones, the 2, the 3 that come across this message. Or how many of y'all that watch this word? Before I get into it though, I do want to say a sincerely thank you to all of y'all that's part of the channel. I want to really thank y'all that's been coming on the lives. I want to thank all of y'all that's just been pouring into what God has gifted me with the ability to do. Because we coming up on 2 years of the YouTube channel. And yes, God is definitely doing a new thing within the community. And I'm so grateful for what God is doing. So I want to personally thank all of y'all that have subscribed, all of y'all that has sown into the channel by booking life coaching sessions. Those of you that have sown your time into the channel, I want to tell y'all thank you, because it's not by accident that y'all come across the channel. God just put me on an assignment, a kingdom mission to motivate y'all. So it's crazy because no matter how much life be lifing, even for me, because I'm human, y'all, God said you still have an assignment to fulfill. And today literally is one of them days. Today is one of them days where I'm pushing, y'all. And all is well, but I'm human and I'm pushing. And I say that to y'all because I want y'all to see what pushing look like. Pushing look like you being real with yourself. Like, you know what? I may feel like I need to push, but I'm going to push. Because I'm not going to let my feelings stop me. I'm not going to let what the current circumstances and situations stop me. God say still go forth with your assignment with growth. God say still go forth with building and becoming everything he has called and assigned you to be. And one of the comments somebody put, growing hurts, and it does. Think about a baby whenever it's in a mother's womb. When the baby is maturing, the mother gets pain and sickness. And then when it's time to birth that baby, the mother have to push the baby out. So that's the same thing with y'all as we're growing and maturing spiritually. I want to welcome all of y'all that's dropping into the live. God is good. I want to let y'all know it's not by accident y'all came into this live. Little door boy, thank you, sweetheart. God literally put it in my spirit. He said, for whoever come across this live, they needed this word of encouragement. So y'all, I'm literally sitting out here at my son's practice. Rafael, welcome to the live, sweetheart. And God told me to come on here and encourage whoever come across this live. And if y'all watching it on the replay, I want to thank y'all as well. I want y'all to continue to comment as you come into the live, wherever you're located out of. My name is Coach Monica Stokes. You may be asking, Coach, what is she coaching? I'm here, kingdom, mission, and assign to speak to the hearts of God's victorious ones. And that's each and every one of y'all that come across this channel. That's what God told me to do. He said, you're going to empower them. You're going to encourage them out of what I put in your spirit. And y'all, that's literally what I do, because he literally gave me this word to come tell y'all on today. All of us on today. God say that fight that you are fighting, it's already won. God said you already have the victory over that situation, but you have to choose to get back up. Don't sit in the pity party. Feel what you feel, but God said you better get back up. God said you better not quit, because God said you better than that. God said we better not quit. God said we better keep getting up, because God said we better than that. God said we are victorious ones. We don't give up. We don't quit. Even if we got to cry and wipe them tears aside. God is something else, little dope boy. God said go on there and speak. And that's the thing about being really kingdom mission. And I want you to stick it out with me, dope boy, okay? Because I know if his word is only for you or whoever else, I'm grateful for that. And that give me the confirmation to know to just keep going too. What I'm saying to you is, even when you know God has told you to do this, when you know God then prophesied and told you a breakthrough about to happen, this, that, and the third, God say, hold to the promise. Hold to the vision, meaning Know what the vision is. Know what the promise is God gave you. And when life be life for you, God say still speak life into it. Woo. God say even when life is life for you, still pour life into that thing. So if you like, Coach Monica, but how do I do that? Do exactly what you're doing right now. Because this channel is built to encourage you in them times when you like, I'm trying to keep pushing God. I'm trying to keep on creating God. I'm trying to keep building God. I'm trying to keep growing God, but this hurt. I want you to know you're not alone in the hurt. You're not alone in the push. Like I told y'all right now, I'm pushing right now because I didn't know I had to pick one of my sons up today at 5. I just took one to work and I got to pick another one up. Y'all have 4 young men for those of you who may not know. And I said, God, but I scheduled a live for 5 o'clock. God said, that's okay. You still go on there and speak to the hearts of my victorious ones. I'm telling y'all this because I've been up literally since 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning. AM, went to my regular paying job. I go to tell all of y'all this because Peppy, yes, yes, look at God. I'm so grateful he brought you on here. I'm telling you, your coach fighting today, and it's for all of us because he don't get no win over here. He try to play with our thoughts and mainly our thoughts. And look, it's crazy because when you said that, I see that my battery low, but I'm gonna keep on pushing. Fight with your fight. Gotta fight. Yes, we gotta get up. Look at Mr. Kevin coming through. Peppy, you got this, sugar. We gonna keep praying together, sweetheart. Pushing together, continuously becoming everything God called us to be together. Cause we not giving up. We not giving in. We are going to continue to become everything God has called us to be. And it's not always, y'all just listen to me because God says speak. It's not always the devil. It could be us within ourselves when we trying to become everything God called us to be. And we fighting against ourselves. Y'all remember that live I did before when I said, that's my son, y'all. So I'm mothering right now as I'm right here too. When God said, don't let your mind bully you. So today, when I was like, God, I got to do this, that, and the third, and I already scheduled a live, I had to tell myself, like I tell y'all all the time, I had to encourage myself and say, Monica, you can't let, because you about to be ripping and running, stop you from not fulfilling your kingdom assignment. You can't let your feelings stop you from doing what God has called you to be. And that's for y'all too. You got to say it to yourself and to activate it. I love you too, sweetheart. I love all of y'all that's in here. Yes, I pray in this car. This car is a blessing that God gave me, y'all. So this is my promise that I get to touch every day. Glory be to God. I cry in this car. I pray in this car. I praise in this car. Wherever you want to make your altar, your car, your room, in the woods, in the quiet place, make sure you safe though. Cry to God. Talk to God. Because like I told y'all, right before I got on here, I said, God, I just need to know what to speak to them, what to push out to them. And God literally put on a song about fight as he told me to keep fighting. And he said, that ain't only for you, daughter. He said, that's for my victorious ones out there that's fighting battles that they like. God, God said this though. God say, fight for that dream. I'm going to speak it from my heart to y'all. God say, fight for that vision. Fight for becoming everything he has called you to be. God said you got to fight for it. Because God say as you receive it, you going to hold that thing near and dear to your heart. Because you was like, I fought for this. No devil, no demon. Nobody going to take this from me because I fought for it. Think about your baby. If y'all have a baby or a child, when a baby is first born, the mama get him and then she don't let him go. That's what I did to my firstborn, y'all. He was a crybaby. And I think it's because that's what I did. I held him. I didn't let him go to the NICU or none of that, y'all. My first one that I had. That's how we be feeling when we like building and we pushing and doing everything God has called us to be and do out of obedience. And it's crazy because the more God speaks to you, you know what to do. You know how to be quiet when he tell you to be quiet. And that's not always easy because sometimes the outside environments be trying to provoke how you feel, but God say, don't let it. God says, still pray in the midst of chaos. When your silence speaks volumes. God say, speak it again. When your silence speaks volumes. Don't let the enemy think they have the upper hand by you feeling like you have to entertain. God said you pray in that environment. You be the peace in that environment. There's nothing small about you not allowing that to cloud your vision or cloud who you becoming to be. Peppy, I just want to tell you, I appreciate you coming on here. Kevin, you as well. Y'all, Little Doughboy, welcome to the Victorious One, Sugar, and Redfield if you still here as well. And any of y'all that's joined the live, I want to welcome y'all. I'm just a real person that's a vessel that God literally has poured words in my spirit to encourage his victorious ones. That's who God has assigned me to speak to. And I'm so grateful that I have learned that with what God has given me, everybody may not receive or understand you, but be okay with that. Everybody is not going to receive and understand you, but you be okay with that. You receive you. You love you. You become everything God has called you to be. And don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nothing distract you. You got to keep on moving forward for what God told you to do. So, y'all, I'm not going to be on here much longer, but I had to quickly come on here and push this word of encouragement out to y'all on today, to all of us on today. Pushing look like not giving up. Pushing look like being relentless. Pushing look like being resilient. So that's why you got to not let your mind bully you and tell you, I'm a think small. God say no. Think higher of yourself and move higher. Meaning you do what the new you need to do, even when you don't feel like it, because the fruit of your labor is going to show up when you labor for it. God, something else. The fruit of your labor going to show up when you labor for it. So you got to labor for it in order to receive. We got to trust God in order to receive. We got to be consistent in order to receive. We got to trust in God, and we also got to believe in ourselves in order to receive. So y'all continue to come on the channel. I once again want to thank all of y'all that have subscribed to this channel, because this is literally a vision God has given me. And the more that I see it growing, the more I see God bringing all of y'all in here that's been talking to me in the chats, that come on here, and y'all just don't know. Y'all are answer prayer too, because there were seasons and times where I would do what God called me to do, and I'm like, God, I don't see nothing growing. God, you need me to do what? But I'm starting to see the fruit of the labor of the victorious ones, and it took 2 years almost, y'all. The birthday coming up of the victorious ones. Y'all continue to stay planted on the channel, because I know there's purpose here. I know what God put in my spirit is to encourage you, to empower you. And there's so many videos, over 1,000 videos on this channel, y'all. I want you to go through, let Holy Spirit lead you, and let this be the new thing you need to do to grow and become. Because y'all, what I'm telling y'all is what I do. What I'm telling y'all is what I know works. God say, turn off the old stuff that wasn't working for you. Stop sowing your time and stuff that ain't working for you. So that's when you got to discipline your mind and say, although right now my flesh want to sit here and watch something that ain't growing me, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to fight to become the new person, hey, Mr. Keith, who God told me to be. God say, speak. God said, you're going to have to fight to become that new person that you are envisioning to be. Because God said once you fight for it, you're going to keep it. Once you fight for it, you really going to stand up for that person. God said when you really fight for it, it's going to be real. It's not that superficial stuff, y'all. It's going to be real. Because the more I fight to come on here and talk to y'all, the more I see how God is literally bringing y'all to growing. Because I see y'all on y'all channels, those of y'all that have channels, I've been seeing y'all pouring. Look at God. Today I was watching Mr. Keith. I looked at yours. Kevin, I looked at yours. Me looking at y'all channels, and I see how y'all be pouring. I'll be like, look at God. God said because they are being filled with what you're able to pour into them. So I want to tell y'all that's encouragement for you, for me. And yes, your coach need encouragement too. But my biggest encouragement comes when God say, I gave you that gift, go push and talk to him. So God said, y'all better keep fighting too. And it ain't about not letting the devil win. Oh, God said, it ain't about him. We give him too much credit anyway. God said, you need to fight, because for so long you stopped believing in yourself. Because for so long you kept settling on yourself. God said you need to fight, because you need to truly see what you were always created to be. Whew, y'all feel God all over me now. God said, you done fought already to get to where you at. What you giving up for? God said, you need to see what the victory look like. God said you need to see what the victory look like. So we ain't no quitters over here. We go getters for God. We go getters to become everything God has created us to be. Y'all continue to come on the channel. Y'all continue to subscribe, like, and comment. I thank y'all for commenting down below. Like I said, I can't be on here much longer because listen, y'all. I got to go pick another one of the triplets up. So listen, this is an answer prayer though, because I used to ask God. So I just picked one up. He over here, y'all. Got to go pick another one up. I'm finishing. I'm cooking dinner now. One at home watching that. But God. But God, y'all. So y'all continue to push. You continue to be encouraged. Y'all continue. Yes. Don't give up on yourself and what Jesus Christ got for us. That's right, Mr. Keith. You down in the comments. Yes, with that positive energy that we fight for, that we have become to be. All right. So y'all be encouraged. For those of you interested, I just want to re-invite y'all. I am still going to host Built Victorious Ones Tough. It's going to be this Saturday at 1:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want y'all to join us in that Zoom. I'm going to drop the link down below and also put it again in the community board. I want y'all to click on that link, register in the note section, put your email. I want y'all to come together and we connect in a Zoom environment. We're able to talk, all right? So that community, God is pushing me to do it. I know he is, because I know he is, because of the fights that I'm going through. God say, speak. Ooh. God say, you got to fight for the fruit, because when it start growing, when it start harvesting, when it start looking beautiful, you're going to know the work that you put in to receive that beautiful harvest. That's what God just said. So that's for you too. For whatever you building, whatever you growing, whatever you developing or watering. God said you got to be faithful to it, and you got to put your elbows into it. And that's what I'm going to do. You put your elbows into it too, and y'all join us in that Zoom if you're led, all right? So y'all be encouraged. Yes, you have to click the link, and I'm going to put the link in just a moment, y'all. And also in the community board, if y'all scroll, y'all will see where I've been posting about it. You got to click the link. You have to register and put your email to that Zoom, all right? So if y'all don't mind, go ahead and do that for me. If you like me to do, Mr. Keith, I think I have your email, because my website, y'all, see the devil. I'm telling you, that one is, because my website been down, and I've been working behind the scenes to get it fixed. I can email you the link for you to register, all right? Because I want y'all to be a part of more just the YouTube. This channel is not for us just to come on here for entertainment. No, we are really building and becoming who God called us to be. This ain't just no surface level stuff. We out here for real, becoming who God called us to be. And we're expected to do it together as a community. So I'm ready for y'all to come in and we build together, so we can be solid together and we can really see change in our life. We ain't talking about that fake stuff. I am for real, y'all, because real transformational people that really are transformational, really people that go after being transformational. God says, slow this thing down. It is not popular, but everybody won't change. I've been there. But now, the life that I'm leading is, yes, it comes with tests and trials. Yes, it comes with this, that, and the third. But it's when you actively live what you speaking. So I'm telling y'all, victory is on the way. You're part of your victory. You got to grow. You got to be consistent. You got to do what's necessary. This is my question to you. For you to receive your victory, are you doing the necessary things to activate it? Because I don't need y'all to hear me saying these things and then you're not truly digging within yourself. I know this part don't feel good, but trust me, it's going to work out for you. Because that's how I started really growing and flourishing inwardly. As I had to say, hold on, I keep hearing my pastor speak this. I keep hearing my life coaches saying this. Man, they don't know each other, but it was Holy Spirit using both of them saying the same thing about life. And God said, you see how this thing connect? I said, right. When it boiled down to it, Victorious One, you have to, thank you, Jay. It's you, it's God, sweetheart. This is the bruh. You put bruh. It's crazy you put that, Jay, because that's what my boys call, my young men call me. I'm bruh to them too, but they respect me, y'all. Thank you for coming on here, Jay. That's you doing that? Oh, there's another J. My other J over here. But okay, y'all. Yeah, my son name is J too in the car. I said, is that you putting that? Because, look, they call me bro, y'all. I have teenagers, for those of you who don't know. My oldest is 17, and my triplets are 15. But let me get back on track with this message. When it boils down to it, you have to really choose it for you. Because there's not a lot of people going this path. It's true. The more that you really start elevating spiritually, the more you start growing spiritually, the more you start standing flat-footed and like fighting, you gonna find a lot of people don't really stay on this path. But that don't mean that you don't. That don't mean that you don't stay focused. That don't mean that you don't start elevating. That don't mean that you don't take the sacrifice. That don't mean that you don't be obedient. That don't mean that you gotta have this I'ma wait until energy. God say no now. And y'all can no longer say that you don't know how to. Y'all got a whole coach backing you up. Ooh, that might be my new line. Y'all got a whole coach backing y'all up. And I come on here and I'll be so real with y'all about how I'm pushing, but God is doing his thing too. So the beauty in the push is God has a way of rewarding you for the push. You start seeing the fruit of your labor. So even if it's just one person, and well, it's going to be God and me and whomever else sign up. Even if it don't matter the number, I am still hosting that Zoom. And I say that to y'all because I need y'all to tap into getting into new environments and doing a new thing. Because as much I keep telling y'all, it works. Because I had to get out of that old mindset. And when I started not doing that, y'all, the old way, and getting in new rooms and new Zooms, it's a beautiful thing. Because you're going to be in a Zoom with like-minded people, and we're going to understand each other. We're going to be able to just keep growing, y'all, because we're growing. Life always going to have obstacles, but it's how you react to the obstacle if you get your victory or not. So how are you going to look at your current life and the obstacles that may be there? God say, are you going to let it block you? Or are you going to let it catapult you and push you forward? That's what God just said. Now that's good. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be encouraged. And once again, I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. That's a part of the vision that God has given me. All right. Y'all be encouraged. It's been your coach, Monica Stokes.